get spooky 8th day in October. My torpedo even jumped out on smoke.
Top of the morning, boys and girls. We're going to be starting this vlogging thing all over again, testing it out again, see how it goes. Most of you watching are probably familiar with my shorts, my reels, whatever it may be. But you know, I just purchased a new camera, as you can see. Just testing this whole thing out. I'll be recording more inside the gym, outside the gym. I'll be trying to post more car videos as well. As you can see, I have this shitty 5.0 that I drive currently. Pretty fun daily, but looking to boost it hopefully in the future. And just a quick update, currently just started my second job. Morning job consists of basic landscaping stuff, and I have an afternoon job that I work 5 days a week, which is personal training, and it's going pretty well. Building connections, you know, learning how to talk to people a little better. So we're just trying. I'm gonna do my best to make these as uncut as possible. Obviously, it's a little hard to do that sometimes because of just issues with sound or just the way I'm talking or whatever. But yep, currently weighing in at about 167. It's my lowest in, I'd say, about 2 to 3 years. I started my bulk about I'd say 2.5 years from now, I'd say, and my starting point was about around 162, and I ended my bulk at about 215. And you know, that took me to almost 3 years to get to, which once I did get to that point, I was pretty chubby. I felt it everywhere, especially my love handles. When I moved around, it was a lot more taxing. I got tired quicker. It made my training, honestly, at the end a little difficult because of the fact that everything was just so tiresome, and you know, I would have to take longer breaks. But I did recently, I believe the beginning of this year, I started a cut, and I'll put some pictures up of how I currently look and how I was looking at the end of the bulk. And yeah, so I'm currently running like a 5-day split. Mondays being legs, more of a quad dominant day. Tuesday being back and rear delts, traps, biceps, and that is more of a lat dominant day. And then Wednesday is a chest day with some side delts, triceps, and some front delts in there as well. And I believe, yes, I also include some calves at the end of that workout, just to get in some extra volume, you know, especially if you have small calves like me. Yeah, that's a great way to go about it. And then Thursday I have off, and then Friday I hit legs again, that being a hamstring dominant day. And Saturday I do a combination of back, chest, and then shoulders and arms. So obviously I don't go crazy with the volume on each of these muscle groups. I kind of keep it low, just because I've already hit these muscles on the other days with a good amount of volume. And personally, I'm not a big super high volume person. I like keeping it moderate to low and keeping the intensity up and the weight up where I can, obviously. And just recently I've tried to really push the weight, and even though I'm cutting and I've coming to that end of the cut, I'm still somehow improving and getting stronger, even though I'm about 4 to 5 years into my training. And it's tough being when you're natural. It's really difficult seeing the results. It's very little results after you get through that third year. It's barely any results, honestly. And sometimes it gets a little, I guess, makes you feel like bad because you want to improve as much as you can and at the fastest rate that you can. But obviously, that's not possible being natural. But yeah, I'm trying to put on for the natural boys, natural girls, whatever. Yeah, I'm obviously a taller guy, so any kind of muscle that I put on, you could barely see it. It's only when I really get that weight up that you can really start seeing some size on me. I'm about 6'1", and especially at the weight I'm at right now, around 160s, I look like a twig. So you can imagine. Any tall guys out there would understand what I mean.